Man, I know I smell good. I know I sound even better. Smelling like butter. Man, y'all know the face. Y'all know the name, man. We talking that talk. We back at it. I don't know where you went, bro. No water. Oh, man, need some water.
We on, Cletus?
Yeah, we been on. I'm waiting for this nigga, man. That's crazy, right? He saw me when I started it up too and everything. Oh, yeah, we gonna talk about that one day in this episode, but.
Facts.
What's going on, bro? What we gonna call this episode since this man don't want to name his own episode, bro?
What you want to name this episode? Icon. Marriage philosophies. You ain't gonna sauce the title up. That's you gave a topic. You sauce that bitch up. That's a good one.
I like that. We gonna call this episode "The More the Merrier." My bro is him, man. He don't respect me because he know he might almost kind of work as hard as me. If not, he's up there. He definitely one of the hardest working people I know. That's no cap. Man, yo, what's up, bro? Introduce yourself, man, and move the mic because you messed up the whole position because I had you.
Yeah, I got you. Can you hear me how I sound?
You sound like butter.
This is Faron Rush, workaholic, senior, Grambling State, computer information system business management major, man, coming from Chicago. Niggas need $1 million, man, so that's the end goal.
What's the end goal? Hashtag that. I like that. What's the end goal?
What's the end goal?
So, you know, you said a lot of stuff, man. You're doing a lot of big things, man. Yo, how do we even meet, bro? Like, do you remember how we met, bro?
I really don't know. I want to say we met at Rabs on some turn-up shit. You was with Derek, and then the next day I seen you was with Chuck, and then I came up to the radio station, I think. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm thinking you right, bro. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was one of them. So we just kind of finessed and kind of just met each other like that on some cool shit.
So what do you think about that, bro? Like, we gonna obviously get into like why we want to call this the more the merrier, but
most definitely.
How do you think that was more of a divine thing and not on some crazy shit, but like, you know, people who work like you, move on your same frequencies, do a lot of the same things, usually try to find themselves into the same spaces.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? I'll tell you a story, a true story. So over the summer, I was working at Nationwide. I'm surfing the web. I seen that you won the Beyonce scholarship. Now, I was talking to my mentor like 2 weeks prior. I'm like, I know for a fact I'm going to win that shit. Like, I'm going to win those 25 bands. I'm going to start a business. Let's get it. When I seen your name, I'm like, damn, I don't know this nigga, but he gotta work as hard as me or harder. That's what I really thought, no cap. And then I met you, I'm like, this shit makes sense. It's not a regular nigga. Like, no cap. When I seen that, though, I'm like, this nigga works harder than me.
That's crazy, bro. That's real. Like, I never knew that, bro. I really appreciate that.
100. True story.
That's crazy. So that's damn. I didn't even know you gonna drop that on a nigga like, man. If I had a cruise bar, I would.
You know, with the funk flex bomb and shit.
But do you think that sometimes in life, just being on the same kind of frequency, on the same type of time, and on the same type of mentality, same type of wavelength, that you gonna put yourself or position yourself either one way you're supposed to be, or two with the people that you're supposed to be with?
I think most definitely. I definitely agree with that. I feel like when you really track your movements and put out the right energy, the right vibrations and frequencies, you're going to attract like-minded people. So I definitely feel like it was one of those, the work ethic and the energy kind of just found itself, and that's how we kind of connected like that, like real nigga shit.
100. So let's talk, bro. So what are some of the other things you've accomplished? Because I don't know everything you've done, but we like really brag about yourself, because I don't think sometimes people don't give themselves the credit to speak about all the things that they've been able to accomplish. You know, you can never have too many accomplishments or achievements, right? The more the merrier, right?
Most definitely.
So what are some of the other things you felt that you've accomplished in your life that make you a unique person?
First generation college student for once. Definitely changing the narrative for that, coming from the city. I had 2 corporate internships working with the FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, and Nationwide Insurance at their headquarters in Columbus, Ohio. I'm a Thurgood Marshall College Fund scholar. Won like 4 scholarships while at Grambling. I was the SGA Associate Justice last year. former vice president of the Gammas Psi chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Now I serve on the board on a national level. That's the Southwestern Providence undergraduate board member. So I'm on a board for Kappa for that.
Sheesh.
What else?
I'm
a White House HBCU competitiveness scholar. White House HBCU All-Star, formerly known as. Just got back from DC.
Representation.
Yeah. So with that, you had to get nominated by your institution president. So President Gallo nominated me for the program to be recognized kind of by the White House HBCU initiative team for somebody that's promoting the good things of the HBCU, that's practicing proven results as far as changing the narrative for black men that's succeeding and going to HBCUs and getting good internships and actually competing for good opportunities in the workforce and shit like that. So, but after all that shit and before all that shit, I'm a black man and I'm a black king. So that's what I wake up to every day.
That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I've done a lot, but that's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
And don't ever downplay that, bro. That's a lot. You deserve to speak about the many accomplishments you have, the more that's gonna come. So let's take this topic a little different direction, because you spoke about President Gallo, right?
Yeah, that's my man. It's Gammas Psi Nupe.
So for those people who probably just listening, like, man, he a Nupe and they a Nupe, man, that's probably how he got on. Break it down what the process is like to be able to accomplish that feat that you just did, which you just mentioned, and break it down about the things that you have to do to accomplish some shit. Because, you know, niggas always try to discredit what you probably do or bring to the table.
Yeah, niggas gonna always do that. Niggas gonna always downplay your moves, whether you be just doing whatever you doing. Niggas gonna always downplay it. But I really try to stay humble on myself, for real too. But to accomplish everything I just stated, to get to that level, is really about just staying humble and not feed it into all the attention that you may get, not feed it into the hype that's going on in the outside world. I like to think I live by this philosophy where I don't care what's going on outside, so I'm gonna always move on my own pace. I don't care what the next man got going on. It's not gonna inspire me to do more to get the same thing. I like to lock in and stay super duper focused on myself and my personal goals. And with that, it comes with being isolated sometimes, like surrounding yourself with the right people, eliminating a lot of unnecessary bullshit. So when I first got here, I was on a whole lot of bullshit, like a whole bunch of shit. I ain't know how to finesse, but I always put academics first, and that was always the back burner. Like, put the grades first to give me more opportunities. And shit, I put the grades first and started applying to scholarships. I won like a $10,000 scholarship my sophomore year, and that was like a check to me. I was like, yeah, this scholarship hustle is the wave. Like, and that's when I just started taking school more seriously, applying for more conferences and just applying myself in different manners.
I like something you said. It kind of was like around the realms of I just wanted more opportunities.
Facts.
That hunger for more. It kind of made you want to propel yourself to be in a different kind of space. It's kind of like when you got a taste of success, it was as if you wanted more. Like, that became the drug and that became the fuel.
Yeah. I think that's right on. Like, no cap. Like, just understanding, like, and I like to relay a lot of stuff to adding more adding more education to your background. Like, the more that I learned, the more I realized how much I have to go. So I think adding more education and learning more about different things and learning how wealthy people are spending their money and how they get money, I feel like that kind of motivated the hustle to into a whole nother level, like, for real.
I respect that. So what is something that you feel like there needs to be more of, or more information that needs to be available to people, or how to get those things?
I think the black identity is one, like really knowing who you are, like as a black man, a role that we play. Like, it's really not a game. They killing us every day, like, and getting away with it, going home to their families. And like, I know niggas who probably went to wars and shit and only seen, like, you know, a couple bodies or kill somebody, but my homies really at the crib seeing like 10, 15 niggas getting shot in their lives and just fucking up the narrative for theyself and their mentality, so they trapped in just trying to survive. When it's really like, man, we gotta put on for our families, for our generations to come. Like, we play a big role in society, and society want us to forget ourselves. They want us to forget who we are and what we're capable of. That's why niggas be wearing dresses and shit and all this clown shit be like.
That's more of Atlanta.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Nobody do. I gotta love Atlanta. Don't do that to me. We just playing, man. You know, Atlanta run the culture right now.
Yeah, I fuck with Atlanta.
On it. So is that like kind of something more of the mentorship role kind of thing? Like you have like President Gallo as a mentor.
Definitely having the right mentors available for you and like that you can reach out to, for you can ask questions to. I can really call Gallo and have a real conversation, probably like for like an hour, and it'd be casual. So I think working hard and applying yourself in the right manner, you will have more opportunities like that. So if I really get into a situation, I got real people that I can call in, or not even in a situation. If I'm just trying to get to the next level, okay, I know a president of a university that can back me up. That's a great letter of recommendation. That's a great recommendation off rip. So just understanding networking and how to connect with people, that's major.
So let's talk connections and networks, right? What are some of the things you do to get more, one, qualified mentors and connect, more qualified mentors, and two, more opportunities to open yourself up to get a better pool of people around you, like the network aspect?
I think you gotta first focus on yourself as a person. Like, it's not enough to just try to ask somebody to be a mentor out the one conversation, or if you see them the first time. I feel like you have to constantly give out this. You're a student, and like you can listen to somebody give you some knowledgeable information and apply that information. So with that, it comes like displaying how you always trying to learn more, how you always trying to do more than what you're doing, and you're not settling, and you're not doing the same things. You're steady making movements. For some reason, like older people take notice of that, and they want to kind of help you, like and mentor you. So I kind of always want to be moving, doing things. If I meet you for the first time, I probably tap into you and just tell you what I got going on, just to see, you know, your reaction, to see like, can you help me in any way when I'm talking to people that's possibly can be my mentor.
How do you maintain that fine line of being an eager student and just being like someone who wants to get more from somebody, like kind of use them type of thing?
Yeah, no, I definitely, everything, it got to be genuine. It definitely got to be genuine. So you can't just be out here trying to just do whatever to get to the top, because that's when you start going against your values as a man, and then you start just doing questionable shit. So everything I do is real genuine. I'm not just going to try to, if you like a millionaire, you walk in the door, I ain't finna just be all on your quote-unquote dick to try to get a, you know what I'm saying, like little buddy groupie shit like that. I think it's more genuine, and it's more like, no, I'm really trying to learn more, and I'm really trying to feed it to the next generation, because I think that's ultimately what makes me happy, like helping other people. Like that shit is real. Like I like the feeling that comes from helping somebody else, like putting somebody else in a position, because I feel like I can win and I know how to win, but a lot of niggas don't believe in themselves, so I want to kind of put on for other people.
Well, wouldn't you say you're more of a loner too, though? Like you said, isolation is necessary.
Definitely. When you gotta lock in and focus on yourself, isolation is necessary. But when you start making like big moves and you're able to put other people on, you should definitely put other people on. Like for sure.
I feel that, because it's like sometimes like with things, I always put like this: whenever shit really goes bad, I say you have to disrupt whatever energy is going on, like that abrupt sudden movement. And it's kind of like usually those big opportunities don't really come like oh, here the opportunity. No, it's like boom, fuck you, opportunity comes out of nowhere.
Yeah,
it's like shit.
Yeah.
Now that abruption or
that's major.
Yeah. So you talking about at that point when you about to make a massive move and it happens for you now, take that, use that hype, use that social media presence, use whatever's going on to now go bang, yo, by the way, make sure y'all prepare for the next time when this comes.
Right, exactly.
Because now you know the game.
Yeah. I think you hit it on the head with that one.
I like that, bro. I like that. So how did you come to this point of being this kind of person? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of now are in a space that you've really been moving on your own type of time, like you saying, and you becoming to be some kind of person, and you probably now are attracting a large pool of different kind of people, like girls, niggas try to be down with either you because of what you're doing, or niggas try to be down with whatever you're affiliated with. Like, how do you really stay humble and really distinguish between all of that? Because now you got a lot more attention.
I stay humble because I know it doesn't last forever, and it's just preparing me for the next stage. We're not going to be in college forever. So like I said, I try to stay away from the hype. I try to stay away from all attention, for real. I got to get prepared for after college and making plans after after that, to change the world, to change my community.
That's dope, bro. Change the community. That's really big. As a black man, do you think that we have certain like obligations to do more like in our communities and with the kind of women, like the standard that we hold ourselves with the women that we deal with and all that stuff?
Yeah, I definitely think we do. We have major obligations, but I feel like a lot of people don't understand the severity of it. So they kind of give out weak energy and give out like just not enough, just not doing enough. You feel me?
All right, so let's really talk. All right, because we're gonna get into a touchy topic, right? Let's go. Cause I feel like you're like one of the few people I can have a conversation like about this, and it be genuine, and it won't be in a way that's gonna make you look bad or your organization is people that you affiliate with. So Greek life, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people would say like I'm one of those people that like, man, I don't care to go Greek. Why? Because I'm doing more by myself than these niggas who went through whatever to be a part of these groups, wear these colors, do these little dances that disrupt the vibe at the party, and really just take up space just because of these letters. Like, what do you say to people like that?
Well, I think for me, I'm speaking for myself entirely. I was the president of Kappa League when I was in high school, which is like the youth organization that support black students to make it to college and graduate from college. So I was kind of hip to Kappa life in high school. So it was pretty much just meant to be for me. Like that was the only way I was gonna go with Greek. But again, being Greek is just part of your portfolio. That shouldn't be your whole resume. That shouldn't be everything you stand for. This is just a slice of pie that can introduce you to some other shit, but you should always be cooking up something else. And that shit, like when you see me, Greek is just being part of me. Like that's just part of the narrative. That's just part of who I am. But I got some other shit. Like I got a whole bunch of other shit, you know. So,
cause you know there's that saying, you know, a lot of dudes really lames, bro. Corny niggas, never nobodies. Before them letters came, now they think they too cool for themselves. Yeah,
I feel like, well, if you pledge in the South, first of all, I feel that energy. Like,
shit.
I feel that energy. Like niggas be going through hell for their letters sometimes, so they probably just representing. But like I said, you should always be yourself. Like you shouldn't be able to put on a shirt and just completely lose everything you stood for before, you know.
So what are some things you think that Greek life or Greekdom or as a whole could be doing a better job of?
I think supporting each other. Like we make a lot of jokes about different organizations. Like I think we kind of like we all black. Like we really should all be cooking up on some shit. But people, you know what I'm saying, like the letters get to their head and feel too cool for shit. So I feel like we should all be working like together more. Like we should be more present, way more. Like together.
So do you think that if that's the case, do you think the process has something to do with it? Like, do you believe that the process is in place to do what the process is supposed to do for the people who are trying to be down with the organizations? Yeah,
I feel like the process is necessary. It'll get you there. A lot of stuff that I learned while pledging the Gammas Psi Chapter Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, it helped me get through a lot of my life. Just being super disciplined, just staying humble, from seeing the process through from start to finish, keeping the end goal in mind, not wasting time, not procrastinating, which is major. You know, these are real life traits that I learned and kind of had to repeat on a day-to-day basis while pledging. So I think it'll definitely help you. Like, it'll definitely help you.
But there's a lot of people that have that statements like, well, I know bros who are better Greek or fraternity brothers that are paper, that don't go through that process, than the bros who went through the whole process and they not even really representing the right way.
Yeah, I mean, Kappa's is a business, and not to even get too much into the whole paper and made thing. We're all brothers at the end of the day, and I think that's the key that you need to kind of keep in the back of your mind if you're on that. I really don't care personally because I got so much other shit to do. I feel like people waste a lot of energy really getting caught up into that paper and made shit. But Nupe Fiasco 12 Club, Line President, Spring 17, Gammas Psi Hooker Die Chapter. We're very situated over here. You know.
I respect that.
Hooker Die Chapter, man.
I get you, bro. I got you, bro. So now let's talk. You know, relationships, right?
Let's talk.
All right. So originally, what was the reason why we decided to call this show "The More the Merrier"?
So I'm sitting back chilling with my good brothers, Chuck Tanner, Chuck from Katy, my good boy Dunlap from BR. You know, and we're just here chilling, practicing herbal essence, meditation skills, and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. And we were discussing women and marriage. The discussion of marriage came up. And I gave my thoughts on marriage, saying like, well, first of all, I want to say I think in America, marriage is a business now. Mm-hmm. I think what it stood for back in the day when our parents and grandparents were together, it was completely different from what it is now. Like, it's a real life business, which is scary.
What do you mean by that? Like, break that down. Like, you a business kind of guy. So, let's talk this stuff in terms of business. Yeah,
definitely. So in terms of business, I feel like, one, marrying somebody that you love, right? So you love this person to death do you apart, and then if things go left, the woman having the full responsibility. I mean, she can be able to take everything you work for, 50%. What does that have to do with love? Like, that's something that I always kind of question. Like, I feel like that has nothing to do with love at all, and that's crazy to think about within itself. Like, what? So if we don't work out, you gonna try to take everything I own? Like, what? That's kind of wicked to me.
I mean, what if you think about it this way? Like, I loved you with all my heart, and we didn't work out, so this is my revenge. Like, you broke my heart. You said to death do us part type things. Like, it is what it is. Now I'm gonna take my shit back. You hurt my heart, I'll hurt your pockets. It is what it is. Welcome to America.
Wait, you talking about if a dude do that to a girl?
Let's talk about it.
Like, can they even do that though? Like, I don't even think.
I think they should be able to.
Like, no.
Mary J. Blige's husband, I thought did that.
Did he?
He did, bro. He was like, "Nah, reverse, gotcha."
Well, I think that's still lame though.
Why?
Yeah, cause I feel like it should be genuine. Like, if I gave you like 50 million while we was together, you know, do your thing. But if we don't work out and you try to take 100 M's or something, I think that's wicked.
All right, so let's talk about cheating then.
Yeah.
All right. So what if you with a girl and she cheats on you? Mm-hmm. Like, I had a trust built, all them good things built. You like all the things about her, but a nigga got horny, want to glaze somebody else's cheeks, right?
Right. It happens every day in America.
Is she wrong for wanting to take something of you? If you broke that trust or you took the innocence out of your relationship, is she wrong?
So you saying, like, if I was to cheat,
yeah,
and she cheated, I probably wouldn't want to be together. That's just me. It sounds wild, but yeah, I probably won't want to be together, because it's like, I don't know. Like, if you let somebody else get the genes, it's like, what can I really trust you with? You know, like.
So do you feel like women, like, I think, like, that's real nigga shit, but why don't men think like that in perspective of the other way? Like, yo, like, some nasty dusty bitch is about to fuck me, and I know my girl hates that bitch, or I know my girl gonna be so mad that I'm giving her the D, but you know she do look a little better than my girl, you know what I mean? Right. But you know,
I mean, shit, that's wrong too, but I mean, that's America also.
That's capitalism, right?
That's capitalism.
There's money and pain. Nah,
but to be honest, I think as black men, we should be entitled to multiple wives that knows about each other. Like, I think that'll cut out a lot of different situations. It'll cut out a lot of divorce rates, and he cheated and all that. If you have a group of women, like 3 or 4 that knows about each other and that know that can be loved equally, I think that's a great life.
Could you handle having 3 girlfriends right now?
Yeah, I can.
While being as busy as you are?
I think because if everybody just knows and we're all on the same page, I think, yeah, why not? Because sometimes you just want something different. Like, I think that's just man. Like, I don't care if you like the most faithfulest dude in the world. Like, you're gonna want something else. Like, you know, it's gonna come a time for that to happen. So, if you have 3 consistent wives or relationships that you can just, you know what I'm saying, juggle and balance, I think that'd be like very necessary.
Could your wife have 3 different dudes?
Nah, not my wife personally. Not my wife personally. I mean, because I'm a king. Like, you gotta play your narrative. You gotta play, like, that's a king position. Like, a queen with multiple kings. Like, that's.
So what about this? All right. So boom. Let me drop this narrative out there. It's gonna get real freaky out here, but I think it's really be dope. All right. So all right, boom. If you a king, right? You can't have 3 queens. You need to have 3 semi-decent women, or maybe like a duchess or something. Like, you need 3 duchesses, but you can't have you as a king can't have 3 queens, right?
True.
All right, a woman who's a queen can have 1 king. That's really a king, like a real king though, not like some buster nigga. Because if that's the case, then she don't really need, like, she can have like maybe two like regular like jacks or something. You know what I mean? Like jesters and earls and shit. Like, one's gonna give her food and money, the other one's gonna make her happy and make her laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the 2 things that she really need don't be in her business, right?
Yeah.
And then like, or she could have like, or if you a king, you could have like 1 real queen and you just have to hold her down. Like, you can't have either a queen, you can't have your queen and a bunch of regular like women. Like, you gotta low key pick one.
You do, but if you can have 3 queens, that's a nice life.
If you, but is that possible, bro?
I'm just
like, be real with yourself, bro. Like, can you handle 3 people who are just like you?
Like, everybody, yeah, I feel like I can.
So if you had to pick your ideal woman for a situation like this, what would that look like? Like, a woman or women that looked like, what would that 3-wife system look like?
Super ambitious, super like healthy, understand health is wealth. Just understand that's super educated also, and someone who just believes in me and believe in my vision.
So basically, you need like 4 different women. It wouldn't be 3. Like, you couldn't have like all of them one. You know that, right? Like, that would make her the queen. So you would have to get a super ambitious joint as just your joint. You would need a super like happy joint that's like the turn up buddy. You would need a one that's like a fan, just to happy to be there with that vibe. And then you need another one that's like healthy, like a health freak.
Facts.
That keeps all of them in shape and shit. Like, they all do yoga and shit with. Have you found that yet, bro?
Nah, this is completely imaginary. These are just, you know, me as a faithful black man. Yeah, I don't believe any of this. This is Dunlap. Dunlap philosophy.
Man, don't do my man Dunlap like that, man. He just wanted
me to articulate it, so, yeah.
Nah, bro, I think it's dope. I think polygamy isn't a bad thing. If America said polygamy was cool, I think that would help the economy.
Facts.
You got to think there would be a lot more babies. There'll be a lot more money circulating. You know, there'll be a lot more things going on. So you got to think about like, yeah, bro. Yeah. But the only thing is, though, if there was America with like polygamy, then you know there'll be a lot more ancient niggas. Do you think that would happen, or you think it'll decrease the ancient niggas? Because there are a lot of fatherless kids out this bitch, bro.
I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like if you have multiple wives, though, like, would you still need to cheat? Like, I feel like you'll be able to be around more because there's 3 women. Like, you can juggle.
What about your kids? You know that's more expensive. You can't be an ancient nigga and have that kind of life, though.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of ancient niggas that do.
Yeah, that's why you can't try to, like, abuse it. Like, you have to really understand, like, on some king shit. Like, you can't be on no nigga shit with the shit. Like, on some, like, oh, I got four girls to do whatever I want. Like, you gotta really treat them equally. Like, you gotta really treat them like queens, quote unquote. Like, however you want to. Like, you gotta really treat them with respect too. Like, not like on some, oh, I just got 4 hoes who homie. Like, on some real, like, we talk about real shit. We do real shit. Like, we stand for real shit. All that. So you have to play that whole role entirely. Like, you
so
can't
like
be
Fela
finessing.
Kuti.
Yeah. Like, you can't be on no pimp shit with it. Like, I wouldn't be on no pimp shit type with it. Like, it'll be real, like a real live business. Not a business, like a real live foundation.
It's a business.
Capping. Cap for the check.
I already know it. Man, listen. I see Dunlap looking at me like, man, we gotta get this food, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna ask one more question, then we gonna shake the spizzy, because I already know niggas is hungry, bro. We just got to give a part 2 with it, bro. But let's talk the women then. Wouldn't they have to all deal with each other and like each other and respect each other and have to be around each other for it?
Nah, not necessarily. They won't have to be like live in a house with each other.
They all wanna cuddle and shit. They all wanna have somebody hold them down that night.
I mean, just try to make the best of the situation. I don't know. I don't think I'll have them all in the same house. Like, one can be in Jersey, one can be in Houston, one can be in LA.
That's wild. So if you got a kid that has, like, let's say you got one kid with shorty and he having his recital and shit or whatever, he got baseball over there or whatever, and then your other kid is in New England right now, whatever, he got his soccer tournament that he gonna win the championship and shit, and then you got your other kid, like, how do you handle that shit, bro?
You have to take your role with the kids. Like, this is not, I'll take my time, like, but I'll be there for the kids.
All of them shits?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really plan on having a lot of kids, like,
So you just want to have wives but not a lot of kids?
Yeah.
But then you gonna want to roll these bitches. You're not gonna win no comms, bro.
It's becoming real incriminative.
You feel me? Like, you get what I'm saying, bro? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you can't have 3 queens, bro.
Nah, you can, bro. You're overthinking it, bro.
How? Like, I think if you're gonna have 3 queens, bro, they have to be in like a specific realm. Like, they can never be yours only. Like, they're gonna be yours, but they're gonna be yours for your time. It's like I always say, I always say about some girls I talk to, whatever. I'm like, man, I'm not her man. It's not. This ain't my girl. Like, it's just my turn. Like, like, real talk. Like, she not just for me. It's just my turn. Like, and then if I make it really a forever thing,
that shit funny.
It's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
But it's just my turn. Like, shit, I can't get mad at her for liking a nigga 2 years ago. Shit, that's her type. 2 years ago. But now I got the money, now the demeanor up there. I'm the type that she like now. She know good. She know better now. So she going after better things.
Right.
It's my turn.
She got smarter.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Perspective is everything, ain't it?
Perspective is everything.
All right, bro. I like I said, I would love to talk more about this polygamy stuff. I know we gotta make moves and stuff like that, man. Shit. Rush Hour. Talk about it.
Rush Hour documentary designed for underrepresented incoming freshmen that's attending any college university, specifically HBCUs. I'm going to be teaching them skills on how to be successful over the next 4 years of their college career. And these are principles and themes that I follow in my life. So I feel like it's only right to kind of share what I have learned, what I practice to get me in the right positions, to put me in the right organizations, put me in the right moves. So I definitely want to share these skills and kind of for it to be used like a survival guide. Like, it's really like a survival manual for incoming freshmen that don't know what to expect.
Why?
Because
why
I think the perspective of it. I have an episode titled "The Streets versus the Scholars." I have an episode titled "Health is Wealth." Gaining freshman 15 pounds, working out, shit like that. Have an episode titled "Career Development." Have an episode titled "Drugs." Like, these are real situations that you're gonna get placed into once you in college, and I'm teaching you how to maneuver through all that to make it through and really keep your mind on track.
That's 100, bro. I mean, like, it's crazy. I probably could have used that because story that people don't know. I failed out of college my sophomore year. Like, a lot of people don't know that. Like,
I know that.
Yeah, that's what makes the story so beautiful, man.
I know that.
Yeah,
so
bro.
I'm real life. Like, I'm trying to prevent that. Like, I'm trying to prevent those type of situations. Like, sitting in the front row of your class. Like, these are things like little small tips through episodes. Though I'm really gonna be just giving out some skills and tips that I follow.
I like that
work for me. So,
well, I got some ideas, man. Me and you, we gonna sit down on some paperwork, or maybe on air. We gonna work, bro, because I have some stuff
non-stop. You gotta non-stop work.
Shit. That's awesome, bro. So at the end of this, what's the end goal? What are you trying to do?
End goal, build generational wealth for the family.
Entrepreneurship or
CEO, investor, just all type of shit. Get numbers on the board. Play the game until I can change the game.
I like that, bro. That's it. I don't even know what to say, bro. If people want to follow your wave, run in your time, be on your hour.
Faron Rush on Instagram, on Twitter, icon Faron, Facebook, Faron Rush, but nobody really use that shit, like unless you family, but whatever.
Unless you're in the South. Any Grand Fam.
Like, do a lot of people use Facebook?
Bro, if you're not a part of Grand Fam in Louisiana, like, there's like, I feel like there's Grand Fam Facebook, bro. It's not, you know, like they say, like, Black Twitter, or Twitter After Dark, there's Grand Fam Facebook, bro. And it's like, especially in a place like this, bro? I swear to God, bro, I'm still trying to tap in. Yeah. Like, you gotta follow some people from Arcadia, you need some people from Bastrop, you need some Bossier City folk, you need some people from South, like New Orleans, you need some BR people like Dunlap. Don't forget to add me on Facebook, bro. You gotta just be, and then you just gotta comment on stuff.
Yeah, I gotta tap that.
You gotta start commenting on stuff. And then you go see, I know you fucking like, oops, I'm not in New York no more. I'm not in Chicago. Oh man, but
I gotta do that then.
Oh yeah, bro, tap in, man. We gonna definitely talk more, man. Icon Faron, Rush Hour, man.
Most definitely, Rush
Let's
Hour
work,
coming
man.
soon.
Let's go get this food done. I know you hungry, bro.
My boy, like, hey, you ready to go?